Hey guys, Tiffany here. I do apologize for the getting this video out so late. I actually had a video all made that I did this morning in better lighting, and my husband and I tried so hard to edit it and get it exported, and it just did not work. This week was definitely not my week for electronics and technology, so I do apologize for the quality of this video, and the lighting is, well, gross, but I wanted to go ahead and get this out as soon as possible. Before all my other videos, I'm gonna do a little more preparation and not kind of go on the fly like I am now, but things happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on with the update for the Crystal Natural Deodorant review. If you haven't seen the video prior to this talking about the review and the other deodorants, I reviewed 3 different deodorants. Go to the Facebook page and check that out. Also, check out the prior videos on the YouTube page, and you can kind of see what's going on and see what this is all about. So let's get on with it. So the first deodorant that I tried was this one here. They're all by the Crystal Mineral Salt Rock Deodorant. I contacted Crystal and they were awesome and sent me some samples to try and review for you guys. So this was the first one I tried. This is the Crystal Roll-On Deodorant. It's Crystal Essence Mineral Deodorant Roll-On, and it's Vanilla Jasmine. Now, just doing a little bit of research, what I really love about this is it's hypoallergenic, and it's safe for the environment. And my eyes are really bad, and I can't read what it says right there in green. But anyway, I really like the smell of this, and I think that's kind of the first thing that I noticed that I really liked about it. It's not a typical deodorant smell, like a powdery smell, but it's a really light kind of herbal smell, and it's not perfumey. Most scented products that are scented like with synthetic fragrance give me migraines, and so I can't use the body sprays and the different lotions and stuff, and plus everything kind of messes with my skin. I have really sensitive skin, and this did not cause headaches. It didn't bother my allergies. It didn't mess with my skin. It was pretty perfect as far as the scent goes. Now, it is a typical roll-on deodorant, so I'll show you. There's a roll at the top, and then the liquid comes off right on it. And like I said, it smells really nice. I honestly think this would actually be good for both men and women. It's got kind of a very neutral smell, so if you share it with your guy, it would be totally fine. Or if you're like me and you prefer kind of neutral smells and not really floral, perfumey kind of smells, would be perfect. Now, I didn't really have high expectations for this, just because I had tried roll-on deodorants in the past and I didn't really like them, and the only reason why is because I tend to like to get ready really quick. I rush. I wait until the last minute to get out of bed. I snooze my alarm clock a lot, and I want to kind of just get ready and go. And so roll-on deodorants go on wet and they don't dry quickly, and this is the same way because it's a typical roll-on deodorant. But what I did just as an experiment is I wore an old black t-shirt to see if it would stain the t-shirt, number 1, and if it would leave a white residue, number 2, and it did not do either of those. So I was really stoked about that. Secondly, I was testing effectiveness of all the products, so that means odor control first and foremost, and it helped with odor control. Now, I'm a little more paranoid than most, I think, about body odor just because I sweat a lot. I'm from Florida, so being in Florida, it's almost mandatory to wear antiperspirant because it's, sunshine pretty much 90% of the time, and I was just really paranoid about sweating a lot. So fortunately, now that I'm in Wisconsin, the weather is a little bit milder. We did have some pretty hot days, but like right now it's 69 degrees, 10 o'clock at night. So it's nice that I don't have to worry about constantly reapplying my deodorants. And now that it's a little bit milder, I can actually wear deodorants and not antiperspirants anymore. I can't stop smelling it because it smells super good. So it worked really well with odor control. I actually used it for about 2 days straight, and I reapplied it twice each day, and it was fine. So Yeah, so let's get to pros and cons real quick. Pros would probably be definitely odor control at the top. It did not stain my clothes. It did not leave behind a white residue. That's huge. And availability. I saw this at TJ Maxx, and I want to say it was Target that I saw it at. I did not see it at Walgreens and CVS when I popped in there. So, but you know, your availability may be different than mine. So definitely check your discount department stores like TJ Maxx, Ross, different things like that. And then check out Target, Target, Walmart, your drugstores, and then go to the Crystal. The Crystal right now has a promotion where if you buy $25 worth of stuff, you get free shipping. And honestly, I am all for online shopping and free shipping only because I would just rather beat the crowd and do my shopping at home. So I think that's a great deal. So go ahead and check that out. It's thecrystal.com. So get on to the next product. So the next one I was really excited about. This is a Crystal Essence towelettes, and this is chamomile and green tea. And I have 2 left here, and I don't want to open them because I love them so much and I want to keep them for myself. But it had a really similar smell to it. Oh, why am I smelling the package? It had a really similar smell to it. Whereas the vanilla jasmine, I guess you would say it's a little more of a vanilla smell. This one is kind of like the same kind of herbal subtle smell, but it's not overpowering. It doesn't smell bad at all. It's hard to kind of explain, but it was really pleasant, just really, really pleasant. And the one thing that I loved about this the most was portability. I mean, look how small it is, and compared to like the roll-on, I mean, it's very thin and small. You can put this in your back pocket, in your purse, in your wallet, wherever, and freshen up kind of on the go if you're going out or if you're going to school or working or whatever you're doing, exercising. I love that about this the most, and I'm definitely going to be using these and ordering some of these for when I'm in scrubs because, like I said before, I have to wear long sleeves under my scrubs, so I sweat a lot. And this will definitely help me feel a lot more confident. For a little box like this, you get 6 towelettes. So I think that's kind of perfect. And this uses the same kind of, effectiveness as all the others, is the mineral salt deodorant. And the nice thing, well, I'll be honest with you, I did not use these specifically for odor control on my underarms. I basically used it kind of just to kind of wipe the sweat off during the day. And it was nice and refreshing, and I kind of feel like it definitely did help odor in other places on my body, I guess, chest, back, things like that where you get kind of sweaty. So it helped a lot with that. And I mean, I don't know, I like it. It's biodegradable, made in the USA, nice smell. So for pros, the same as the other one, I would say hypoallergenic, dermatologist tested. And it, besides being non-staining and no white residue, it's not sticky at all. So like when I put it on, it doesn't feel like I just wiped myself with a towelette. I've used towelettes like facial towelettes in the past where you can like feel it kind of on your skin afterwards, and then I have to wipe my skin off, and I've just basically canceled out the whole reason for using the towelette in the first place. So that's nice, non-sticky. Definitely portable, purse size, basically pocket size. I can fit this in my back pocket. So that's really nice. I mean, it fits in my hand perfectly. Nice and discreet. Cons for this, I did not use it for deodorant purposes under my arms, so I don't really have necessarily a pro or con on that aspect. What I will probably use these in conjunction with another deodorant. So like I could use the roll-on and this together, and this just to kind of freshen me up throughout the day, and that's probably what I would use it for. So as far as cons, I would say availability. I did not see these at TJ Maxx or Target. I did not see them at the drugstores either. But if you go online and order them, I think it's definitely worth it. And I did check Crystal's website just to kind of see what they have going on. They do have a $1 off coupon for any purchase. And then they also have a trial pack where you can get, I think, a roll-on, towelettes, and a Crystal Rock for $12. So that's a pretty good deal. So anyway, let's get on with the next one. This one was one that I was really excited about as well. I know I've said that about every product, but it's the deodorant body spray, and this is lavender and white tea. This smells very similar to the lavender or the vanilla jasmine, actually. It's very light, very subtle, kind of an herbal kind of smell. It has a little bit of a lavender. And I like how it says crystal essence, because all of these, seriously, they just kind of have like an essence of scent. It's not overpowering. The reason why I love this idea, it is a deodorant body spray, is for a few reasons. Number one, I like to put on body spray when I get out of the shower and stuff like that so I can kind of freshen up and smell nice. But most body sprays that you buy at the retail stores have a lot of synthetic fragrances in them. They have alcohol, which severely dries out your skin. And they are so strong that it'll sometimes give me a headache. I think we've all had the experience where, like, for instance, somebody leaves an elevator and you get in the elevator and somebody just had a ton of like perfume or cologne or whatever on it. It's kind of overpowering. That's one reason why I don't wear a lot of scents, because I don't want it to be that way for other people as well as for the animals that I take care of at school. So this was nice because it's really, really subtle, really light. And I did use this for deodorant protection on my underarms, and it worked fantastic. This actually probably worked better than the roll-on, to be honest with you. It dried pretty quickly, which was nice. So, I mean, so far, these three products that I've reviewed for you guys have worked really well with odor control. One thing that I loved about this that I actually used it for was I sprayed it on like my underclothes, like my tank top, like my bra, my shirts and stuff like that, because I'm sure you've had this experience. It's a really hot day. You're sweating like crazy. You take off your clothes at the end of the night and they're soaking wet, and the next morning they smell. And it's just the body odor smell. I mean, that's what you smell like, sweat. And the nice thing about this is I sprayed them on my clothes. I wore them. I sweated in my clothes. The next day, they still smelled really fresh. So using this as a not only a body deodorant, but kind of a fabric refresher, I think is probably a use that they didn't actually make it for, but that's what I used it for, and it works perfectly. It did not stain, leave a residue. It doesn't feel sticky on or feel heavy on, so that's really nice. So yeah, pros and cons. Pros, it works. It's effective. Really nice light scent. Dries pretty quickly, which I love. Doesn't stain my clothes. No white residue. Works great for a fabric refresher, bra refresher. And I actually saw this at Walmart and I saw it at TJ Maxx. And so availability, I would say, is good with this. It's a really nice size. I mean, this is pretty much a full size. It's 4 ounces. So that's nice. You know, and what I love when I look at ingredients is, you know, like 6 ingredients and then fragrance made with essential oils. So that's nice. If anything ever just says fragrance on the back and there's no explanation, I would stay away from it if I were you. But this one says fragrance made with essential oils, and I love that because I'm all about essential oils and natural stuff going on my body, because what goes on your body goes in your body. And last but not least, now I saved this for last just because I tried this once before and it did not work for me, and I didn't want to be biased by using it first, just expecting bad results and then having bad results with everything because I assumed, you know, it was going to be kind of overall. So I did save this for last. This is the Crystal Mineral Salt Rock. This is just like the rest. It's no aluminum, hyperallergenic, fragrance-free. Well, I'm sorry. The others are not fragrance-free, but this one is particularly fragrance-free. So if you want something that has no scent whatsoever, this would definitely be it. The first thing I loved about this is the size. It's tiny, fits in your hand, would definitely fit in your pocket. Now I tested this out on some pretty hot days. I know that it twists off, which is great. It is a rock, as you can hear, but I've never tested it out by leaving it in the sun just to see what would happen, and I did. I actually put it inside of a plastic bag and then put that in my purse and left my purse in the sun for about an hour. I came back and nothing happened, and that's what I was hoping for. It doesn't melt. It doesn't lose its shape. It doesn't, I mean, nothing happened. So that was fantastic. I think that's really good for people who want to carry their deodorant with them all throughout the day and don't want to worry about coming back to a white mess inside their car or their purse, their gym bag or whatever. So that's nice. It screws on really nice and tight. Can't get the top off unless you screw it off. So the way to use this is you just moisten the top and you rub the top onto your skin. Now, I did use this, and I used it quite a bit throughout the day, and I always want to give you guys honest reviews, so this is my honest review. It did not work for me for odor control. Now, one thing that I do like to use, one thing I do like to do is at night when I'm sleeping, I tend to sweat a little bit, and so I like to put on deodorant before I go to bed, like after a shower. I did that with this when I wasn't in direct sunlight, wasn't doing a lot of activity, and it worked fine. I didn't wake up, you know, smelly, but when I was out and about with I turned my AC off in my car and everything so I could really get the sweat going. It didn't really work that great for odor. So, you know, for me, excuse me, it didn't really work that great, but you know what? That's okay, because not everything that works for me is going to work for you and vice versa. So pros and cons. Pros, first of all, the ingredient list. One ingredient. Fantastic. You know, it has natural mineral salts. And that's it. That's pretty amazing. I like the idea of putting something on my body that doesn't have 50 ingredients that I can't pronounce. And if I look them up on the internet, it's like more stuff I can't pronounce and it sounds scary. So that's pretty nice. Pros, size, definitely. Portability, no mess. It doesn't make a mess. It leaves no white residue, no staining. It dries almost immediately once you put it on your skin. So that's really nice. And availability. I found this pretty much everywhere. I popped into Target, Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, and TJ Maxx, and they all had it there. TJ Maxx specifically had the little one, but the other places had the bigger version as well. So that's pretty great. I'm probably going to keep using this and just kind of give it a try. I wish I could do reviews like for weeks at a time, but I just don't have the time to do that, and I doubt you guys want to see weeks worth of videos because that would be forever. So I'm definitely going to keep giving it a try, but I recommend that you guys definitely try some of these products. The only con for this, honestly, guys, is it didn't work for odor control for me personally. But what I would recommend is what you guys do is go to thecrystal.com. Like I said before, they have a little pack, kind of like this. Now, it's all the unscented. I saw the purple, but I think it's the mineral salt rock deodorant, the roll-on, and the towelettes for $12. And then they also have a $1 off coupon that you can use. I'm not sure if it's towards that or if it's a manufacturer's coupon, you can use it, you know, in any store of your choosing. But check that out. Definitely give it a try. If you're able to find a little sample like this, I mean, just pick it up and give it a try. Everything here is, you know, under like the $7 range, I believe. And honestly, that's worth it for something that works really well, that's natural, and that has good effectiveness. I'm happy with that. And you know what? If I try, say, 4 or 5 different types of products from the same brand and 1 out of 4 works, I'm probably not going to go back to that product. But if I try, you know, 4 products from the same brand and 3 out of 4 work, I'm going to stick with the product. You know, it's just like any other product may work for you better than it does me and vice versa. So do your own research. I just wanted to give you guys the info. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to put up some of the links and everything in the description down below. And then if you visit go to the link down below in the description for the Facebook page, if you are not a member of it, go ahead and be a member. It is a public group, and I'll have lots of, you know, good stuff about the website there as well. If I missed anything, if you guys have tried this stuff and you had different experiences, comment suggestions, ways to, you know, better the group, whatever. This is our group, and I want you guys to be a part of it. So feel free to send me suggestions. GoFitNaturalHealth@yahoo.com is the group email. And thank you guys for your patience and your support. We have 71 members. So amazing. And I apologize. This is a 20-minute long video, and I'm signing off now. So enjoy, and I will be back with you guys soon with a goat's milk soap tutorial, and also my natural toothpaste review, which is done. All I need to do is record it, but I'm going to prepare a little bit better next time so that it doesn't take so long. So have a good night, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.